I love using recycled wooden pallets to help save a little money and time when building here on our homestead. And today I want to show you the pallet barn we made for our goats. So let's go take a look. So this barn is about 9 years old and it's holding up really well. We made this pallet barn when we were very new to building any sort of structure, and seriously, we basically had no clue what we were doing, and we just figured it out as we went along. If I were to do it over again, I would probably do a million things differently. But the overall process would be about the same, and using pallets is an economical and sustainable way to build any structure that you might need. So this is our barn. It is about 10 feet by 10 feet. Each pallet is 48 inches by 40 inches. So we used 3 pallets per side per level to make that 10-foot length. We connected the pallets together with 3-inch lag bolts and washers because they provide more strength than simply screwing the pallets together. We purchased treated 4x4s for the corners and around the doorway. Those posts are secured into the ground, and they are the only part of this barn that is in the ground. The second story of pallets was connected to the corner posts as well as connected to the first story pallets using recycled boards from around our homestead. We were working on a major hill, so we had a lot to do in order to make the structure level. And if I had to do it over again, I would have picked a much different place to build this barn. So I definitely recommend that you scout out your location first and make sure it's relatively level and has good drainage to prevent your barn from getting wet. We added support blocks in a lot of areas and added smaller pallets to reduce the gap between the ground and the pallets on the hill. We took a few pallets apart to make the roof slope and the supports. For the roofing, we purchased local rough sawn lumber and metal panels. We used the same rough sawn lumber for the siding of the barn, and this siding is untreated, but it has held up for almost 9 years without any signs of rotting. We use this barn for goats right now, but in the past it's also been used for alpacas, and our donkey has spent a few nights in it as well. So that's my tour of our pallet goat barn. While it wasn't as inexpensive or cheap or quick to build as our other pallet shelters, it is much more secure and less drafty than our other goat shelters, and it's the one we use exclusively in the winter time. So you can find more pictures of the building process on my website, thefreerangelife.com. So check that out too.